Hello sweet friends, and welcome back to Chelle's Glam Home for 2025. If you're new here, my name's Michelle, but most people call me Chelle, and I'm an Australian YouTuber who created Chelle's Glam Home. This year on my channel, I want to inspire each of you to have a sense of calmness in your home. We all lead such busy lives, and I want, when you click on the play button on one of my videos, for you to feel like you're in a warm and cozy space. So I'd love to welcome you here for 2025 for more decorating adventures at Chelle's Glam Home. Now before we get started guys, I just want to dedicate this video to my sweet little Shih Tzu Bella who went to heaven on New Year's Day. We are absolutely gutted guys. She was so beautiful. We had her for almost 11 years. You may remember her popping up in my intros and in my videos. And I wanted to thank you all so very much for each and every one of you who sent beautiful messages to us. Now, if you've been following me for a while, guys, you know that over many years I've changed out my decor, but my love for French country and French provincial has definitely outshone in the last couple of years, where I've incorporated that right throughout my home now, with a glamorous side to it, of course. But I recently was out thrifting, guys, and I came across this bed head, and it was only $20. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to do with that. I absolutely love architectural moulding throughout my home, guys, but it's really expensive. Most of the time I have to import it from overseas because it's just so hard to get here. So I asked the hubby if he could cut off the sides of the bed and across the bottom, so that way each piece of the bed head would be a piece of architectural moulding. Now, my absolute favourite technique, guys, when making over old furniture is using this browning wax. What I've done here on the very first piece of the bed head is I've painted it cream. Now, what I do is I go in with the browning wax with an old sock. Now, you'll see here, this is the very first coat of the cream. It's actually a colour match to my 1825 interiors furniture. I gave it 2 coats, and then I took that sock and I went over the very top of the outline. So this is what's going to go on the top of my buffet and hutch. I was so excited to do this, guys. I also picked up some letters from a local craft store, and I'm going to spell out the word antiques, and I'm going to hot glue that across the top of the bed head.
You're like a ghost in my mind, I can't escape you. I need to believe it was right letting you go, 'cause you're like a ghost in my mind. I wanna escape you, but I do not believe it was right letting you go. I can't stand the thought of losing you. Tell me, do you think of me too? 'Cause every song just reminds me of you, and it kills me.
Guys, you may remember this was a thrifted buffet and hutch from Facebook Marketplace that I shared in a recent video. I'll leave that linked up here in a card for you so you can go back and see how I transformed it. I always wished, however, that it had some sort of decorative piece at the very top, and I knew as soon as I seen the bed that this was the perfect addition and the perfect size for what I needed to go on top of the buffet and hutch.
I wanna escape you. I really think I made a big mistake. I want you to know I can't stand the thought of losing you. Tell me, do you think of me too? 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it breaks my heart. You're still here though we're apart. Don't tell me it's over now. Don't tell me it's over.
I absolutely love my French country inspired buffet and hutch, guys. This additional piece I feel like just finished it off perfectly. I love that I took a Facebook Marketplace hutch. I added a skirt around the bottom, which are actually tablecloths from Kmart, and then by adding the bed head as well, I really love how it came.
'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it kills me. No, it was a mistake letting you go. 'Cause every song just reminds me of you and it breaks my heart. You're still here though we're apart.
So guys, you may be wondering what I did with the other part of the bed. I used that as well in my entryway.
So this is 27. It doesn't matter what I've been through. I should grow up too, but I still act like I'm 11. I'm not emotionally sound since I left you. And no, I don't like to be the bad guy.
Now guys, I recently made over my entryway as well, and I didn't actually film creating this, guys, but I also took that shelf, and you can see that I've gone in with the same technique to give that rustic oak look about the shelf, and I love that the additional piece from the bed head really was the perfect spot for it.
Yeah, I had you where I wanted you, never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. Don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down.
So now we're going to move on to our second DIY, and I was also out thrifting when I came across this toolbox. I knew it would be a perfect table centerpiece for my home, and I really wanted to give it that French country look. So again, with the same technique, I then went in and painted it with 2 coats of cream, and off camera I went in with that browning wax once again, and I absolutely love how it came.
And no, I don't like to be the bad guy. You know I don't lie, I really miss you now. But I had you where I wanted you, never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down. Yeah, I had you where I wanted you, had you by my side. It was all I ever needed, but couldn't realize. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down. I let it slip somehow.
I really love that I can use this box for different seasons. I can't wait to incorporate different styles as per the season as it comes round.
Pour a drink and let my mind rest. 'Cause I had you where I wanted you, never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. Don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down, 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 yeah.
So guys, then I came across my third and final DIY on Facebook Marketplace. I found this little table for just $20. I absolutely loved that it had the French provincial look, but I didn't like the orange stain on top. So again, I went in with the exact same method, guys, and I really love how it lightened everything up.
I let it slip somehow.
Waking up, feeling the taste of our fight last night. Breaking up, making a mess of an all good life. And now that you're gone.
So once the table was complete, I placed it underneath my plate rack. Now guys, I decided to decorate it in memory of my sweet little Bella. And opposite here is my breakfast nook, and this is where we sit most nights to have dinner. And Bella would always be underneath the table, and she'd be looking for cuddles, and she just loved being in that spot. So I decided to have a little place to remember her, so that way she's still looking over us at the table when we have dinner.
I'll be okay. Moving on, seeing it all in a whole new light. Thinking of reasons to make it all be alright.
Leave me a comment down below, what was your favourite French country DIY?
I'm thinking about old times.
Now my schedule for this year, guys, will be every Wednesday morning at 8 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to tap your notification bells so you'll be aware next time I upload. I'd really appreciate you giving me a big thumbs up, guys. It really helps the channel. Share the video as many times as you can, and I'd really love if you would hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of Chelle's Glam Home family. So I really hope you've enjoyed my first video for 2025 and you were inspired to do some DIYs in the French country and French provincial style.
Now that I've found the only way to get myself home again, I'll be okay.
So until next time, my sweet friends, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week for more videos here at Chelle's Glam Home.